Hey y'all, my allergies are awful. I'm sorry. Carol and I were having a conversation the other day about many things, but I don't know how it came up, but we were talking about, I said, you hear that we were talking about ways to die. And I said, you hear about people that die in their sleep. What does that mean? What happens to you when you go to sleep and you just don't wake up? Because I'm telling you, I think that's the way I would want to go. So I looked it up. And one of the things that I thought was kind of weird was the rest of them, heart things, like you have a heart attack or a stroke or something like that. But one of the things that I thought was really interesting was sleep apnea. Wow, y'all. Oh, man, that RV place, I knew that wasn't going to be big enough. That is crazy. Sorry, y'all. But sleep apnea? Dang. I just never would have thought. Now, I've always said that, because I'm terrified of the big sea. I'm terrified of that. I don't even like to say it. So I've always said that I would rather have a big old heart attack, But anyway, that was, we were just talking about that. And how awful it would be to, and I've heard of this before, where somebody has woken up and their spouse has died in their sleep, or their significant other. I guess I always say spouse, because back in my day, you really didn't have significant others, or not very many people did. But that would be pretty horrible. Except that, they would pass away. There's 1,000,000 white cars behind me, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, that's a lot of white cars. Anyway, it would be better than having to go through an awful illness with someone you love so much. Okay, that's it for that. No more downy stuff here. Who was it? Oh, there was a lady at the gas station a while ago. I finally had to put gas in the van because, my light was on. The one that tells you, hey, dummy, you need to get some, you need to get some gas. So, she said, oh, I love your flowers. And I said, thank you. I said, it helps me find my van in the parking lot. We were laughing about how many white vehicles there are. And I'm looking around me, and they're white. Now, that's a fancy car over there. I don't know what that chick's got going on. That's not like a fancy car. That's a young man. He's just got all these gizmos on the dash. Now, this is really stupid, but I would love to have one of those cars where you could your phone rings and you press a button and you can hear it. You're talking on the phone. Now that's really hands-free. But what's so dumb about it is I rarely ever talk on the phone. Terry is the person that I talk to the most. He usually calls me every day. And if he doesn't call me every day, he calls me 2 or 3 times a day. So anyway, that's it for this little video. I just thought, I would share that with y'all, because I couldn't imagine that you would just close your eyes and everything would be, come on, it's your turn. Everything would be calm and peaceful, and you would just float away. Well, not your body. That would be pretty weird. But, oh, by the way, Terry is donating his body to science. Now, y'all, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought that if you were going to donate your body to science, that it needed to be in, kind of good shape. But evidently not. You just ran your turn, bud. People are so crazy. I say that all the time. That's why, and that one was in such a hurry. He nearly clipped my butt. I would hope, go ahead, ma'am. I would hope that if somebody did do that, if they ran into my car or something, and I knew it was because of, I don't want to say stupidity, because anybody can have that split second of either not watching or just whatever. But the way that guy was, he truly, y'all, he almost hit me. He was in such a hurry. And, but I would hope that I would remember to be, these parking spaces are so little. I better find another one. You know what? I always would hate to think, can you get in, sweetie? I would always hate to think, well, I'm going to go ahead and get in. Now, I don't mean this, y'all, in an ugly way at all. But I don't want to be parked so close to somebody. Hazel, it's nice and cool out today. That maybe they're a little large, and that when they come out, that they couldn't get in their vehicle. Because, nobody has a bench seat anymore. You just can't go over on the passenger side and slide in. It doesn't work that way anymore. But anyway, I just would never want anybody to think that I was that thoughtless and selfish. And you can look, if you look at the lines down on the ground, you can see that I'm well within my lines. But anyway, y'all, I've got to have some Ritz crackers. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.